Hey there, my fellow lunatics, and welcome to Dakon's Madhouse. Well, Fireshine has surprised us with a new update trailer. This trailer shows off some of the new items that we can find in the upcoming Lunar New Year event patch. This update is coming on January 31st, so that's just 8 days from now. We'll be able to get our hands on the latest update from Corekeeper. But what is in this update? While we don't have the patch notes yet, we can look at the trailer to give us some clues as to what to expect. There are also some announcement details, so let's go over everything we know about the new Lunar update. First, let's take a look at the Steam page. I have a link in the description to this announcement if you want to read it yourself. First, we have the new seasonal content. They are adding new decorative items, including, but not limited to, paper lanterns. These appear to be red and have 2 different sizes when placed. Guardian lion statues. It looks like these can be rotated, and it also looks like they can be painted, since we see them in both red and in brown in the trailer. The dragon mask helm. Now, I can't tell if this is just decorative like the top hat, or if it has an actual function like most other seasonal helms. Considering the trend of seasonal headwear having stats, I'm going to assume we're going to get some stats with this, but what kind? Well, leave a comment with your ideas on what exactly this helm might do. During the video, you can see that there are also Chinese-style coins, as well as this red piece of paper. I'm assuming that these are the red envelopes that are supposed to have money in them and are traditionally given to children during the new year. So my guess is that this will be the goodie bag of the season, like the Samhain bags or the gift boxes during other holidays. Going through the video itself, I want to point out a few other things that I noticed that were new to me. Now, this does not mean that they are new. I don't have every item in the game memorized, so sometimes I get this wrong. For example, this bottle in the meadow scene seems new. I don't know if it is or not. I don't recognize this bottle. So let me know if you've seen this in game before or not. But I do know that this red clay pot is definitely new. And at about 45 seconds into the video, there are 2 things that I just have no idea what they are. And both items are at the bottom of the screen and easily missed. First, we have what looks like a wall hanging or maybe a tapestry. I'm not really sure. The image is cut off here. Though we do actually see the entire thing in a later scene, and it definitely looks like a wall hanging of some kind. The other item is on the bottom right of the screen, and at first I thought it was just part of the wall, but the ancient city walls don't look like that. Editor Dakon here. I double checked. Those are just ancient walls, and I'm an idiot. And in the next scene, we have a road, which is simple enough until you notice the stone tiles. These are just loose floors painted white. That's nothing new. However, what is new is that they are facing in different directions. Can these loose floors be rotated now? That would be awesome. Now that is all the decorative stuff that I noticed in the video. However, please do leave a comment if you notice something that I may have missed. Meanwhile, let's move on, because the announcement page also includes information on quality of life changes. These will include changes like new planter boxes that can be rotated and changes to how chests work. Now, they didn't specify what those changes are. However, if I had to guess, I'd say it will likely include new ways to quickly loot from the chest, as well as a new way to quickly put loot into the chest. I also suspect that the chest radius for workbenches will be increased so that we can use more workbenches with a single chest worth of stuff. But will these actually be the changes to the chests? I guess we'll find out. Additionally, they're updating how walls and ground tiles will work. When you dig up a wall or ground, you will now get the same item, and how you place it determines if it becomes a wall or a ground tile. For example, If you place the dirt block onto water or void, it becomes a ground tile. If you place it on ground or floor, it becomes a wall. I think this is a nice change. This should save on storage space and should make it easier to just use all the tiles. Right now, there's really not a lot to do with ground tiles other than decoration, so I like this change. Finally, the trailer shows off one thing that is not part of the Lunar update: a new boss. This ground worm looks a lot like the Atlantean worm boss in the Sunken Sea. However, it appears that this one roams around Azios' wilderness. From the video, we can see that you can summon the boss with a large pan flute of some kind, similar to the bait pole for the Atlantean worm. I mean, I love the look of this boss, and I cannot wait to see what the fight is actually like, but unfortunately, we are going to have to wait a bit longer. This boss isn't coming out until the 1.0 release this summer. So what else will be in this update? Well, we will find out in just 8 days, and you can believe that I will definitely have a video when the update releases. So be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss that video or any of my other Core Keeper content. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and until next time, stay crazy.